6 to 8 stags in full rut out on the clearing. I have to say, what an incredible trophy. Before the day awakens, their calls already fill the air. Clear, deep, unmistakable. The rut has begun. Serbia, a country with a rich hunting tradition and territories that impress year after year. Up here in the north, in the region of Zapadna Bačka, the landscape seems made for strong red deer. No fences, everything unfolds in the wild. Those who travel here don't come just to hunt, they come for the experience, for the moment that stays with you. We take you to a place where hunting is more than a goal. It's a story, professionally organized, guided by experienced partners, and tailored to what you're looking for. What we find here often goes beyond what we expect. A short test shot, just like always before we begin. Everything runs smoothly. Check. Confirm, move on. We set off into the hunting ground. After a successful trip to Kazakhstan and one very happy client, our team is back and heading straight to northern Serbia. It doesn't take long until we reach the territory. Even before we get out of the car, we can feel it. The game density is unbelievable. Behind almost every corner, behind every bush, animals were stunned and fascinated by the abundance.
This old stag with massive antlers will likely score around 225 points.
Felix, are you motivated?
Yes, definitely. A few 8-point stags move through the frame. Nice to look at, but not what we're here for. Then it comes closer, low, full-throated, calm and deliberate. We stop. Not a young stag. This one speaks of mass, of dominance, and experience. A 12-pointer, but still not in the right age class. But we're getting closer. Suddenly, a lone wild bull, strong, alert, motionless. This thicket is his domain, and for one moment, he's ours. A golden jackal, silent, almost ghost-like. He crosses our path. In Europe, still rare. But here, well-established, elusive, adaptable, usually gone before you even notice. Then sudden movement near the high seat. in the middle of the path. He doesn't move, no retreat, no flight. Our guide locks eyes with him, says nothing. Tension builds. If you know wild boars, you know, close is never good. But our guide remains calm, and we follow his rhythm. This reserve values silence, especially during the rut. Wild boars are left alone to give the red deer peace, and in general, no driven hunts, and it pays off. The boars stay active during daylight, a true gift for hunters. A leading sow appears, serious and protective. We spot only a young piglet, reason enough to keep our distance. Want more? More wilderness? More hunting? More Westphalia? Then follow us on Instagram. A quick glance at the wind. A single hand signal. We circle around. Otherwise, the game will be gone before we even see it. Shadows grow long. Wild boar again. At first, only female deer, then a majestic stag behind them. 16 points. Alert, determined. All senses locked in. This could be it. Antlers barely visible, poking from the tall grass. Just a few points, but we know something big is there. With every second, the picture becomes clearer. A massive stag emerges from the thicket. Broad, dark, imposing. That's the 18-pointer. Maybe even more. Another younger stag appears, full of potential, accompanied by a companion. We've been spotted. Still an awe-inspiring scene, but the young one hasn't reached maturity. We stay focused on the 18-pointer. Then, eye contact. A moment of tension. Then he turns away, and with him, the hope for the perfect moment. We retreat quietly, a small hidden ridge. The plan, flank him. With luck, we'll catch him again on the other side. A young female stands at the forest edge. We stay calm, hoping this moment offers more than a pause. These moments demand patience. Difficult terrain. Tall vegetation makes it hard to find a shooting lane. Our guide confirms an 18-pointer, over 12 years old, with strong antlers. The light fades. We leave the rutting spot in peace.
Felix, bist motiviert?
Auf jeden Fall. Noch müde, aber ich bin motiviert.
Das ist eine Kulisse.
It's still dark. A blue veil drapes the fields. Birds are asleep. The deer are not. Again and again, their calls slice through the dawn. One after the other, relentless, unmistakable. The rut rules the forest. Less than the animals. With the first light, the mist lifts. It vanishes. But what remains is tension. Somewhere out there, he's waiting. Same place. New morning. In golden light, he finally reveals what was hidden in shadow the day before. Everything is right. The shot lands. The stag takes a few more steps. Then he falls.
Halt mal Teil.
Gute Treffer.
Ja.
Dicke Stange.
Super hier, schweig mal Zeit, Felix.
Kann man sagen.
Ich wollte mal sagen,
Kann man sagen. Vielen, vielen Dank.
ja, Abend ist nichts. Da ich sage, ein
Aber
super Hirsch.
soweit perfekt.
Ja, ist alte Hirsch ist, ich sehe einen Hirsch, ja, das ist gute dicke Stange. Das Warten ist 2 Stock, ich arbeite viele Fotos. Ist
Ja.
so, ja.
Now we're standing here with the freshly harvested stag. We actually spotted this stag already yesterday evening, but the distance wasn't ideal, and we weren't fully convinced. It was also just the first day, but maybe it's best if Felix tells the story himself.
This was our first morning outing here in Serbia. The scenery was absolutely breathtaking. We saw 6 to 8 stags in full rut out on the clearing. Yesterday, we saw this same stag at around 200 meters, maybe a bit more, but at that range, we couldn't clearly assess him and a safe shot wasn't possible. This morning, we tried again and saw him at 150 meters with 2 female red deer nearby. I had a good opportunity for a clean shot. He ran about 20 steps and then dropped. Truly an amazing trophy, a solid gold medal stag. Thanks so much to everyone who helped organize this trip. It's been incredible. And for me, this was the first time experiencing a rut this intense and active, especially in broad daylight. Just unforgettable. Hats off to everyone involved and to the hunt itself. Thank you so much.